So I went back and S-ranked chapter 7.
Wish to reflect on?
So I did that. Not much,
I'll continue
but
gathering records of your battles.
it was a little bit of grinding. We got some money at least, which is nice because I spent it all. And we got some supplies. So I did that. I got rid of some extra weapons that we had at the supply. What is it called? Supply Master. And messed around with some classes. Like, I think I got Cheese to master Thief since she already had Sword Master mastered. So I'll have to, like, switch her class back. Yep. Master Thief. You need to do some grinding of old maps. Yeah. I still have a couple to do in 8, but... Alright, let's change her class back. We have Edelgard working on Fortress Knight right now. Which I don't care to play, but it is what it is. Need gold to do like anything? I'm burning through it too fast. Oh yeah, especially if you go to the tactics instructor. That's gonna eat up your money so fast. But playing, replaying some of the levels, I was able to get a bit of gold, so at least we're in a better position now. I think I'm gonna do amiibo stuff first. Get that out of the way. Lucina. What do you have? Ooh, money. Thanks, Lucina. Ike. Ooh, a silver tome. Marth. Silver bow. From Silver axe and Robin. Oh, Robin's trying to fall off. He doesn't want to be here, just like he doesn't want to be in our awakening. Oh, man. Alright. Having despoil can really get you a lot of money. What is that? Ike knows nothing of magic. Is he, he looks pretty buff. Is he just a, like a physical attacker? It's a thief skill? Is it? Does Cheese have it? That'd be pretty useful for Cheese. No. Trying to think who all mastered Thief. It's a skill in Assassin that gets you money on a kill. So it's not one of these abilities. Is it combat arts? Or is it an ability? That's why I've been playing a lot of Thief Assassin Petra today. Lysithea gets it. Oh, it is an ability. Well. Well. Did I not have Petra max it out? Well, she maxed out Thief, though. Oh, it's an assassin ability then. Okay. Probably worth Petra getting that. Manuela doesn't get it though? I guess not. No, she got lethality. Okay. Well, good to know. I'll have to keep that in mind. Ike starts off as a boy, then turns into a man among men in Radiant Dawn and also kills a god. Okay. Well. Hi, Lacius. Your least favorite character is Cyril. Is that why you hate Donald? Like, does he remind you of Donald? New Game Plus can carry over your money. I milked the demo for supports before a game release. I recently hit 1 million gold. Nice. Nice job. You guys have a preference or a recommendation of map to grind for money and or supports? I'm trying to find one that's short. Some of them are pretty long. Playing Blue Lions right now. Only thing I'm enjoying is the lore tidbits. Oh, that's a bummer. Heard people don't like part 2 of Blue Lions. We haven't really gotten there yet. So, I don't know. You hate them for different reasons. You don't hate them just because they're children. Okay, that's fair. Donald wears a pot on his head. Cyril's a dweeb. Alright, Alicia. That's fair.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Oh, I need to boost fake notes. Eased him a little bit.
I'll do whatever I can.
R2 of Azure Gleam literally makes you sick to your stomach. Oh, well. Excited to experience that. Maybe I should save myself the headache and not post on the archive channel. I will, because I know that a lot of you guys can't make all the streams, and that's really what it's for. So that those of you who can't attend can still enjoy, but I can't say I'm looking forward to that. Hey, Umbreons. No, a lot of the A supports are locked right now, Lacius. Unfortunately. Alright, Fortress Knight. Cynthia's working on Mercenary. Mercy can focus on Mage. I'm gonna go ahead and give Petra the Assassin class. The A supports contain spoilers from later chapters, which is why they were locked. They reference things that didn't happen yet. That makes sense. I figured it was a story reason. There are 3 support scoring events in a battle and given pair of characters can do. Heal each other, perform a duo special, and kill a commander. For levels of 40s and 50s, you can grind Dorothea's Paralog. To grind supports, do the story maps that won't take too long to blitz through. Do you not have to use the Paralog's characters? Can you use whoever you want? Because I guess I didn't realize that. Anyone here played the other Switch Fire Emblem Warriors game? Was there one? How does it compare? I think they put it on the Switch. If it helps, I think you'll enjoy Claude's route. Oh, probably. That's kind of why I want to end with that one. Good on gameplay, but the story character roster is pretty lackluster. 3 Hopes is a lot better. For Warriors, yeah, that seems to be what people have said. You can use any character in replays. Oh, good. You can switch sheds, but Paralog mains have to stay? Oh, you can only switch sheds? Found a map where I could leave the AI to AFK farm a bit. There you go. Like the archive channel because I go back and watch your Crimson Flower streams with Kat when I do art. I'm glad, Kay. I mean, that's pretty much the whole point. What was Ignat's doing? That's pretty much the whole point of the archive channel. It's definitely not making me much money or anything. It's just kind of there so that if you can't attend a stream because of time zones or, you know, scheduling and stuff, it's up there. Also, you know, if you want to rewatch, I think it's a lot easier to watch stuff on YouTube than on Twitch. Because the playlist system on Twitch isn't great. Neither is the player on Twitch. So it's just a lot easier to organize things on YouTube. YouTube is very tiring. I rarely leave there feeling good. I guess I'll say that. What else should we train Lorenz in? Is there anything worthwhile? Trying to watch VODs on Twitch is horrifying, especially if you don't have a sub. Every like 15 minutes, Twitch is like, have some ads. Oh, I apologize for that if you've tried to watch VODs on Twitch. I didn't even know that. So. To train Lorenz in social skills. Unfortunately, I don't have that ability. Mage, because Dark Knight can use Mage. Mage, okay. Sounds good. Okay.
We both were sweating greatly.
Oh yeah, definitely butter. I use paralogs to help level single characters use story maps to build support.
This should come in handy.
Just spent the past couple of days reading fan fiction, taking a break from social stuff. My anxiety levels spiked for a couple of days. Aw. Just because of daily life stuff and I need to detox. Umbreons, I get you. I get you 100%. I often have to detox. from social media, which is kind of a problem considering it's part of my job. But if you could live in either the universe of Three Houses or Awakening, which universe would you live in? I don't know if I'd really want to live in either. I feel like there's a very good chance that I would die in either. So.
Time to work you into shape. With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Buddy. When using cavalry or armored classes, dashing through enemies inflicts damage. That's useful. I've used Mercy. How is she not?
Time to work you into shape.
I mean, I know she's working on a different skill here, but
Can't wait to see how you do.
I thought she would have a little bit of leveling. Her bishop class. Oh, she does. It's just she's not a star yet. I was like, I used her, so okay. Anyway. Three Houses, it depends on the timeline where I would be safe in Awakening. There's a constant unpredictable zombie attacks that are no fun. Also, the last ruler in Awakening yeeted herself off a cliff, so... Or I guess it was a rock formation, technically. And now Crom is the leader, so I don't know if... I don't know if you want to trust Crom with that. I don't know, I'd feel safer on the Three Houses cast. They seem more competent. I can see that argument. Okay, so we got Marianne and Bernie to a C. Marianne and Raphael, maybe?
Care to make yourself useful?
They're probably not going to want to do the same tasks, because, of course not. No.
Counting on you both.
I don't know how much help I'll be, but okay.
And you need me for this? Are you sure?
Also, can I talk about how annoying people are to say that the church status quo is good because there's no war? It's absolutely stupid because there have been 2 different wars that divided the country, and the church literally says you can't kill or steal unless by the goddess's will, aka Rhea has the power to decide whether someone lives or dies if they do so much as displease her. Isn't that a dictatorship? I think it would technically be like a theocracy, but yes. Exactly, unequal peace versus progressive conflict. The thing is like, ideally, you would be able to make huge social change without violence. But I just don't think that's realistic.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Unfortunately. But yeah, Rhea is in quite a bit of control of everyone.
Solid, solid.
It's especially not realistic when an immortal dragon is the pwn.
Hey, my favorite. You sure know how to brighten a guy's day.
Raphael and Constance, wonder what they're talking
this
about.
looks great. I'm gonna demolish this puppy for sure.
Aw, Balthus is super happy.
Come
Hey, we
back
got him
whenever
2B.
you're hungry.
I mean, there's literally a note in Abyss talking about the things Rhea banned, and one is telescopes, and it specifically says because it would reduce casualties in wars. Yep, but people forget that. And, like, the thing is, I love Rhea. I think she's such a compelling character, and I sympathize with her, for sure. And I would love more lore about her. But, like, she's not a great person. And it makes sense that everything she does makes sense. But she's still not a great person. She may do nice things sometimes, but she also does some pretty messed up stuff. I would also argue that aside from the telescopes, great, they talk about the printing press, which she does not allow. So that means that she's trying to keep more people illiterate and trying to keep more people under her control. Is she doing it to protect her family? Sure, you could argue that. You know, she doesn't want uprisings, or she doesn't want people to distribute information about, like, the truth, clearly. But it is a form of control. And, you know, that's not great. Does it make sense? Yes. Does she have her reasons? Yes. Is it great? No. Hating them as a person and a character are two different things. Oh yeah, absolutely. Constance is experimenting on Raphael. Oh no, he would probably agree to it too.
With any matters regarding the facilities.
All right. Veteran training gear. I wonder if I can... I wonder if I have enough for that, because that would push me to an A. Which would be pretty fantastic. Merchant's license.
Let me know if I may be of further service.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
We'll do that. I'd like to get to an A. If we can. Oh, no. That means.
Everything has its use.
Allow me
wagon
to
on the
assist with any
shop?
matters regarding the facilities.
Like the marketplace? Oh, this one. Okay, so I need 7 merchant licenses for that.
Let me know if I
Let me
may
just
be
run
of
back.
further service.
We might have enough.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
Merchant.
Everything has its use.
All right. Rhea doesn't want humanity to evolve technologically for fear of repeating the Agarthans. Right, and she's valid in that, but that doesn't make
Allow
it
me to assist with any
great.
matters regarding the facilities.
Yeah, camp is now level A. Your supply of training points and activity points is increased. Heck yes. What if there's... Oh, yeah, there's another. So there's probably an S level then. Sweet. Do that, and then we'll do the wagon. Cool.
Let me know if I may be of further service.
I could wait until I just scavenge for materials, but I'm impatient. So here we are.
Time to work you into shape.
But I do still think that it's poor that Rhea takes in Cyril and then doesn't teach him how to read. Like, even if she had someone else do it, it just... I don't know. That to me says that she wants somebody that is ignorant. Because what other reasoning would she have? Even if she doesn't have time, which she does, because she does nothing but stand there. Even if she doesn't have time to train him or teach him herself, you literally have 3 professors who could have taught him how to read. Lysithea had to teach him and her support? Yeah, she did. I think that might be why people, like, ship them, because Lysithea and him are sweet. But, like, Rhea should have done that. Or had someone else do it. It kind of seems to me like she kept him ignorant to keep control over him. And maybe that's a pessimistic take or view, but I don't know. I think you can do a nice thing and still manipulate the situation, because Rhea saved Gerald, Rhea saved Cyril, and Rhea saved Catherine. She has to know that by doing that, she kind of puts them in her debt. I think she also did for Shamir as well, because Shamir, I think, talks about repaying a debt, but Shamir doesn't really have necessarily loyalty to Rhea so much. But I think Rhea knows that by extending that kindness to someone, she could potentially benefit from that in the future. Now, maybe she is doing it for a nice reason, but she can't be ignorant to that. You know what I mean? Like, part of her knows. Don't think it's necessarily that she was trying to control him, more that she didn't care enough. Like, she has a savior complex, but humans are like against her. Could be butter. It could be that too. There's no good reason for her not to teach him to read.
A wooden cutout of me would have provided you with
Samir's
more
happy to bolt when the
assistance.
opportunity presents itself. Yep, pretty much.
Hey, anything that makes me stronger.
Prowess means nothing without resolve.
Ooh, bolting.
This is suitable.
This is suitable.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Oh. Shamir wishes her girlfriend would stop obsessing over Rhea.
Now you will
She doesn't
see
want
my
commoners to be
true
literate
value.
anyway, so it makes sense that she wouldn't bother with Cyril. Right, but I still think that part of the reason to do that is a form of control.
With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Lorenz would not wear those colors. Historically, people in power had children deliver letters because they couldn't read them. Makes sense. Rhea does nice things, but she also does a hell of a lot of bad things. Yep, and that kind of makes her interesting. Why is Lorenz floating? Because mages can do that. They also do that in combat. I guess we'll do more chores.
Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you both.
I will see it done speedily.
I will finish it summarily.
Rhea is such an interesting character. I would love to see her being developed more in Azure Gleam. I would too.
We all must do our fair share.
I think I only have one support right now. Oh, no, two.
Hey, Marianne. You were really doing great during those drills today.
Oh,
I'm heading over to the mess hall. You want to join? After all that training this morning and no break, I'm starving. Oh, sorry, I forgot. You like to eat alone, right? Then don't worry about it. I'll find someone else.
no, I'd like to accompany you. If you would have me, that is.
You sure? All right then, let's go.
Cute.
I wonder what's on the menu today. Oh, man, that was good. I feel alive again.
Yes, that was nice.
By the way, why'd you decide to come along with me?
What do you mean?
You usually sit by yourself. I thought you didn't like eating with others.
Yes, I do feel more comfortable when I'm alone. I haven't been around people much, so I don't normally know what to say in conversations.
Well, now I'm even more curious why you decided to eat with me.
Well, you have a strange power, right? It makes you transform, or something like that.
Yeah. You curious about it?
It's not so much that. I wondered if you despised having it.
No.
I don't even give it much thought. And besides, my powers come in handy a few times. I know it makes people suspicious of me and curious about my background, but that's just how people are.
And yet you always have such a sunny disposition, and everyone here respects you. I wondered why that was.
I mean, I sure hope they respect me. So, that's why you wanted to join me?
I wanted to know how I could be like you.
Like me? But Marianne,
Aw.
it's not like you have some mysterious power tucked away, right?
Well, about that.
No, I don't.
If you just want to make friends with people, then you don't need to think so hard about it. It's not like anyone here hates you.
Don't they? I'm so useless.
Hey, you're a huge help to all of us. I mean that. So you don't have to force yourself to act like someone you're not, okay?
All right. Thank you for saying that.
Aw. Cute. Keys and Marianne are a good pair, because remember in that one support with Sylvain? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Sylvain. He makes her say cheese. This may sound crazy, but you may want to consider making Happy a Wyvern Lord. Once you get a magic axe, bolt axe, or any relic axe with magic, she becomes a monster, plus she gets her hidden skill. I would actually love to do that because I have too many mages and I hate playing them. With the exception of Edelgard and Hubert, I just haven't gotten into the mage class. I'm not good at it and I don't like it. So I would love to make Happy a different class.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Kayla, thank you for the $10. You can choose your bad daddy. Oh my. Thank you so much, Kayla. Alright. Well, Daddy Hellman's Mayonnaise Gloucester is currently in the lead, with Daddy Hevering next in line. Daddy Burgley's is getting no love though. So I think I'm gonna give Daddy Burgley's some love. Thank you so much, Kayla. I mean, as Anna said, thanks a bunch. There we go. Hevering is gonna be pissed losing to Burgley. Well, we still have 2 weeks left, so who knows who's gonna win. Who knows? You prefer playing as Manuela more as a mage instead of Hubert? I liked playing Manuela in her, like, as a magic class, but I'm loving her as an assassin, so. Suddenly a new bottle appears with Sedith. Now that Kita has the power to choose. What Fire Emblem class would y'all be if you were stuck in the Fire Emblem universe? Wait, there's a butler class? What's a butler do? I'd probably be a mage, I think. As much as I don't enjoy playing mage classes in this game, I think I'd most likely be a mage. Being a wyvern rider would be pretty sweet, though. Although I would be afraid of falling out of the saddle and dying horrifically. So that would present a problem. There's a maiden butler class? What do they do? You'd be an assassin. Dodge tanking is the shit. You'd be dark mage. Butler uses healing magic and throwing weapons. Interesting. The butler buttles. What do you do, sir? Hi, buttle, sir.
What's this? A stack of pictures? Let's see here.
Oh my gosh, she found his nudes.
Cat, cat, cat. Scenery. Cat. Sure are a lot of cats here. Oh, and a picture of me playing with a cat.
Happy?
Hey, Iggy. What are you doing here?
Iggy.
I, just had something to take care of. Nothing important, though. Happy? What are you holding?
These?
Oh,
I just found them
I wasn't gonna say it, but
one of them is actually a picture of me. I wonder who decided to draw me without bothering to, you know, tell me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not very nice.
Oh, this is awkward.
You know a lot about art and stuff, right? Any idea
Oh,
who might have
no.
done this?
Well, it's not easy to determine an artist based on pen strokes alone.
Yeah, not that. I wanted to know if you knew anyone else who drew stuff.
Well, there's a lot of cat pictures, so someone who likes animals, maybe?
Maybe. I mean, it's a lot of cats.
Happy's getting irritated.
Sorry I wasn't much help. Anyway, I should go.
This makes it even worse.
Cats. I didn't mention the cats to you.
It makes it worse that
Oh.
he's not fessing up.
You drew these, Iggy. There's no way you could know about the cats otherwise. You lied to me. I can't believe this.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I drew you without your permission.
That's not what I'm mad about, Iggy. I'm just mad you tried to lie to me.
You're right. I did. I'm sorry.
I looked really cute in the picture, so all I wanted to do was say thanks.
You looked cute?
Yeah, that's why I wanted to know who drew it.
So you're not angry I drew you without asking?
Pretty sure I just told you that.
You're right. I suppose I misread the situation.
Ew,
It's
Ignatz
fine.
is gonna learn nothing from
Can
this
I have the picture?
from this interaction.
Sure. Keep as many as you want.
I don't know. That's kind of weird. Like, if he asked her or if she asked him to draw her, that'd be one thing, but just, I don't know. It kind of weirds me out a little bit. Kind of like if someone made a fan fiction about you as a person, it's like, I don't like that. This better come back up in the B support. It probably will. He clearly knows it's wrong since he was scared. Right, but she wasn't mad at him for that, so I feel like he's gonna be like, oh, that's fine then. It's fine to do that. Ignatz makes me ashamed to be an artist. DJM. I guess Happy doesn't mind, but I'm sure a lot of people would hate it. Yeah, and it's just ask. And then she would have said she was fine with it, and then, you know, it would have been great. But I don't know, it's kind of weird if you don't have the person's permission. If only Sadeth were here to bonk him.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Oh, Lorenz is also going to be in this paralogue. Interesting. So I guess there's no resources, and there probably won't. Well, I guess there could be an expedition, like somebody wanting to go on an expedition if we do the paralogue first. So I guess I'll save the activity point, do the paralogue, and see. I hope they're high enough level for this. An attack on a group of mercenaries turned bandit sheds light on the truth behind the tragic death of Raphael's parents. Well, this got real very quickly. I thought we were just off on a jaunty trip. I guess not. An incident that has long weighed on Ignatz's mind. Well, this isn't the fun noblest of nobles paralogue that I prefer. All right. I don't think paralogs trigger those, but maybe.
Victor reporting, Your Excellency.
Oh.
Yes, come in.
Ignatz, don't inflate his head.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
Oh my gosh.
I think you're supposed to say, forgive my intrusion.
Right, yes. Forgive me, Your Excellency.
Oh my god.
Listen, Ignatz, I may have a title now, but you and I are still friends as we have always been. All this formality is starting to make my skin crawl. Please, just treat me the same as ever you have.
So Lorenz's account, right? Would you call account Your Excellency?
What do you need?
Would that be the proper title?
You've no doubt heard about the bandits who appeared in Gloucester, yes? The ones who were supposedly former mercenaries.
They've been around for a while, right?
Yes. My men have been searching for their base for some time now, and I believe they have finally located it.
You're counting this.
I took the opportunity to look into the provenance of these bandits anew, and it seems they were indeed a mercenary band. one in the employ of my father.
I see.
For some reason, they have abandoned the sellsword life and fallen into banditry.
But why would they do that?
I do not know. I attempted to discuss it with my father, but his only concern at present is finding me a proper spouse. When I ask, he evades me and changes the subject.
Yes. That's quite the conundrum.
Regardless, I cannot ignore these bandits, especially
Is it
if my
Count Gloucester
father
or
had
Duke
something to do
Gloucester?
with them.
I'm not sure.
Thusly, I have decided to deal with them myself, and I was hoping you might join me.
Is it Duke? Maybe.
Of course. I'm a knight of House Gloucester, after all.
Good. Oh, and as it would be a rather tall order for the two of us to take on a gang of brigands alone, I have called in some additional
You're
support.
duking this. I think it's Count for the
Hey,
Alliance?
Lawrence.
I thought it
came
was
as
Count.
soon as I could.
Just once, I wish one of my acquaintances could split the difference between absurd formality and dire nonchalance. I am a
Well,
count
there,
now,
that
you
answers
know.
the question. It is Count.
Wait. So are
You're
we not
Count
friends because you're a count?
Chocula-ness.
No, what I meant to say is...
Look, enough with the titles. I'm a busy woman, so let's get moving already.
I will have you know, a noble is nothing without their... Oh, never mind. I asked you here because I need your help dealing with bandits in my territory.
That's it? Well, sure. I'm happy to help.
You're happy now, Raphael.
That was easy.
You didn't
I
read the
suppose it
summary
does
of this
indeed pay
mission.
to have some true friends in one's corner.
Sure does.
Were they
Besides,
ever friends?
if just you and Ignatz try to do it, you're gonna get kicked into next moon.
Well,
have you ever considered not saying the first thing that pops into your head? The two of us could easily handle this matter. I am simply being prudent. Also, these are not some run-of-the-mill
Count
ruffians,
Grapula.
but rather highly trained former mercenaries.
Right, the old mercenary to bandit career path.
They have some connection to my father as well, so I would like to uncover what we can in the process.
You got it, boss. If we fight and win, I'm sure some info will turn up on your old man.
I am not certain I follow your logic, though I suppose it would be the preferred outcome. Now then, we should be off. With my subjects in peril, there is not a moment to waste. We will depart as soon as you are ready.
I'll take my payment in meat, please.
I shall tell the kitchen to prepare a ham.
Please prepare a ham. Alright, what is everyone's level anyway? 20. We got 25, 27, 28, and then cheese, so we'll see how it goes. I think everyone has decent weapons. Do I have a better bow for you, Ignatz? I have an extra silver bow now, so give him that. I guess I'll give him the knowledge gem. I keep trying to move it around. I think I'll go with that for now. Loren's got a few new abilities. Ignatz now inverts his physical and magic. The steel one? Or the silver one? Or are you talking about the other one? Oh, I see what you're saying. We'll use that one. Defense factor 3. Temporarily receives a major boost to strength and magic. Proportional to defense. Okay. So that one's better for him then. Okay. I've soloed maps with Shez just because my other units were like level 10 and a level 40 Paralon. He needs a super ham, just 4 hams tied together. Super ham.
Hear me well, you fell brigands. I, Lawrence Hellman Gloucester,
Hellman's
stand in
mayonnaise.
judgment before you.
So, not to be a jerk, but when you stand up and scream your name like that, it prevents us from launching any kind of sneak attack.
Have you thought about telling Ferdinand von Eyre that, Cheese?
If our foe is asleep, we
Just
kick
wondering.
out their pillow before the battle begins. Firstly, let us deal with the bandits outside the base.
I'm on it.
Now there is nothing I cannot do.
I think this will go well. I'm prepared to see this through.
All right. Here up there's nothing these muscles can't do.
Out of the way!
Curtis Curvins will not disrespect his name.
I shall not permit you to wreak any more havoc within my borders.
Alright, we need 1,200 kills. We got 10 minutes. I love Cheese's little boost. Otherwise, it takes quite a while to traverse a big map. You just kind of like wait for the character to get there on their own and then jump over.
Say, Lawrence, why don't you hang back and let us handle this?
Do not coddle me. I am more than capable of holding my own against this pack of curs.
Good job, Cheese.
Yeah, not bad.
All right. Here there's nothing these muscles can't do.
None shall surpass me.
Now that I think of it, we're near the place where Claude's grandfather met his end, aren't we?
Indeed. I think you are correct. Could this group perchance have some connection to that most unfortunate incident?
Back here, Beef. Raphael is very lucky that he has not been speared.
Greatness demands it.
I don't think I've ever used that before. I haven't used Lorenz that much yet.
You yourself are a former mercenary, yes? Pray point out everyone you recognize.
You do realize that not every mercenary knows each other, right?
I don't think he knows that.
That is enough for the soldiers outside. Let us proceed to attacking the base.
Attack!
By the good name of Lawrence Hellman Gloucester, you foul marauders shall terrorize my subjects no longer.
Imagine just being in a battle and you see a guy come in announcing that. Don't Don't let the band of thieves reach the evacuation point.
All right, here I go. There's nothing
Rafael,
these
you go
muscles
that
can't
way.
I think this will go well.
Ignatz, I guess you can
I'm
go over
prepared
there.
to see this through.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Keys can go up there. Guess we'll go this way.
If we let these folks go, they'll just cause more trouble somewhere else. Let's track them down.
Oh, that is not good for me, actually. Lorenz wants the third meme energy.
I am still far from my best.
I want to know how they can speak to each other across the map so well. Magical walkie-talkies.
There is
Probably.
nothing I cannot do.
Definitely.
All right, here I go. There's nothing these muscles can't do.
Okay, Cheese is going there. Lorenz is gonna go there. Ignatz is there. Right.
Keep your eyes on me.
Platoon!
My mother
Oh,
and
hey,
father
Lorenz.
died not too far from here.
Lorenz, you're in my paint.
Long time ago now.
They were merchants, yes?
Yeah, they were traveling with the old Duke Regan and got attacked by monsters. No!
Oh,
they
shit.
got away!
Raphael. Jeez. Which one got over there? Characters in Fire Emblem have some weird ability to talk to each other over miles of land. Same thing happened to you. I think I'm just gonna have to switch and like make sure that I'm taking over. They're a little under leveled, so the exit point is broader than just the base. Okay.
Not a problem.
Hmm.
I've got this.
I think this will go well. I'm prepared to see this through.
All right, here I go.
No, not there. There.
There's nothing these muscles can't do.
Now it is my turn. There is nothing I cannot do.
Not a problem.
Cheese go up here.
I've got this.
Alright.
Well, somewhere else. Let's track them down.
It's like mid-sentence. Somewhere else.
Good, but not enough.
Decent level. It extends a little ways beyond. Thought I was doing good. Repelling one and nope. Hit the border outside the base and bolted.
That was a long time ago now.
They were merchants, yes?
Yeah, they were traveling with the old Duke Regan and got attacked by monsters.
Jeez, you better go faster.
No, not yet.
I've got. Take a breather.
During the period when my father employed these mercenaries, monster attacks were a rather common occurrence in this region. And these monsters took the lives of both the former Duke Regan and Raphael's parents.
I wish you guys would give me
Pay
this
attention,
exposition
Lawrence.
when
You
I...
keep staring off into space, some bandit's gonna run up and conk you on the head.
Yeah, that. Yeah, I wish you were talking about this when I wasn't concentrating as much.
Yes, of course. I must focus on the battle at hand.
All right, that should be all.
We can't get out the front. Let's cut around back.
Hey, Sidian.
There is something strange about the enemy's current movements. Perhaps they have another escape route in mind?
Alright.
All right, here I
Well,
go.
luckily Raphael's
There's
already
nothing
there.
these muscles can't do.
I think this will go well.
Okay.
I'm prepared to see.
Now it is my turn.
Here.
There is nothing I cannot do.
I don't know how fast I can zoom up there, but we're gonna try. How far is
No,
it?
they got away.
Jeez. Hit the, I don't know how I'm supposed to move that fast.
All right, here I go. There's nothing these muscles can't do.
Cause like, the one Raphael was going after outran him. Well, Lorenz should be able to.
Now it is my
He's gonna have a
turn.
disadvantage though if he goes after this guy. Guess we'll just have to deal with that. But this is the one that got away. That's what happened to me too. Ignatz couldn't catch up to one and I just had to head them off. Well,
I think
Ignatz
this
is
will
slow,
go well. I'm prepared to see this
so
through.
hopefully he can get this one. He's not that far.
Now it is my turn.
Problem is also, Bees is down there. And she can't do the shadow slide because we don't have any of these taken yet.
Now it is my turn.
Might be able to slow this one down until Cheese could get there. This guy would take a little bit anyway.
There is
We might
nothing
have to do
I
it that
cannot
way.
do.
I'll probably have to jump over to Raphael because you said that was the one that got through. Would he probably just get here?
Not a problem.
I'm not probably fast enough.
I've got this.
As Raphael, but the exit includes the entrances to that space, the best I can tell. Well, I guess that would make sense because that's the closest then. I can see if I can get to him as Raphael, but I don't know. We'll see. Might be a little trial and error.
Here I go.
Come on, Naruto, run faster! no, this one's quick. I don't think that's gonna work.
Now it is my turn.
I
There
have
is
to have
nothing I
Lorenz run
cannot
that
do.
way. Ignatz could take him out, then he could go after this one, but I don't think he's gonna do it in time. Yeah, he's so quick. I have to have somebody get this one first because Raphael just can't catch up. So I guess I'm gonna have to have Lorenz go that way? I think that's the only way to do it.
Now it is my turn. There is nothing I cannot do.
All right. Here there's nothing these muscles can't.
I think this will go well. I'm prepared to see this through.
Not a
I'm thinking maybe if
I've got this.
Maybe if I take over Ignatz, when the other guy comes over, I might be able to take him out too. It just depends on like how quickly this all goes down.
I'm prepared to see. Keep your eyes on me.
Now that guy's too quick. Dude, Lorenz can't even get there. I guess I can try to take over Lorenz and do it myself, but even doing that, he's not fast enough to get there. So, This is becoming very annoying. Very quickly. Had to restart the entire battle because of that, dude. Don't remember how I did this part. I think I got lucky with the unit placement at the checkpoint. That must be...
I think this will go. I'm prepared to
But
see
I'm
this
hoping
through.
that maybe if I take over Lorenz, I can get there because I can't, as Raphael is too slow.
Here I go.
You had the same issue?
There's nothing these muscles can't do.
Oh, at least not just me. But yeah, I think my problem is that everybody's in a shit position. Because Cheese is all the way down here. Raphael's over there and he's slow.
Not a problem.
You just had to restart, make sure the characters were positioned better. Interception is the best way to kill them. I can't get there fast enough, though. Remember having an issue with the first one? I think I already had somebody on the right stronghold.
I've got this.
Okay. Complex fights that get out of control are why I stopped playing Path of Radiance. What's that like, Kilroy?
There is none shall surpass me.
This may not be doable. This may not be doable. Because, like...
No, they got away.
I think we're just in a shit spot. You might have to level them up, maybe. There was a boat fight with so many combatants, it was too much to keep track of to prevent my characters from dying. Oh, that's a bummer. Yeah, I'm gonna take a break from that. I think I'm just gonna wait until they're leveled up a little bit more. I don't feel like dealing with that at this moment. It's
Training
irritating.
can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Do the story and come back to it later. Yeah. That. Also, I mean, if I end up making Ignatz a bow knight, then it might make it a little bit easier for him to move. But we'll see. Even if we were to go away, you could do it in the Golden Deer route. That is true. Right now, I don't really want to do it at all, so. Alright, Constance.
It's hard to feel bright in the sun.
Okay. Never train as a bishop. Lorenz mastered monk. So, oh, I already had him at mage. Okay. Connie still has a sad color scheme, pink and blue. Oh, I could switch Yuritsa's class as well. The mage. Let's do that. He looks very strange in this outfit. Alright.
My only accomplishment was to hold you back.
Yes, this makes sense.
Training can
Have
be the
mercy.
difference between... With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Care to make yourself useful?
Sure this won't be awkward.
I've got nothing to worry about with the two of you on the job.
You'd work yourself to death for me if I didn't say something, Monica. Now let me help, and that is an imperial order.
Of course, Your Majesty. It's just that I like being productive, especially when it makes you happy. We all must do our fair share.
Oh dear.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Not that one. Embar, the imperial capital. Edelgard's army returns to Embar, hoping to recuperate from the fatigue of the recent string of battles. Little do you know, your respite is to be brief indeed. Dun dun dun. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Do you like this chapter a lot? Is this when we get Byleth? Are we gonna recruit
I'm glad
Byleth
we
here?
have returned to Enbar. It's far warmer than the kingdom, for one. How are you doing, Your Majesty? I hope you've been getting some rest at least. It seems you never stop working unless someone physically pulls you away from it.
I've been getting more rest than Hubert, at least.
He looks it, girl.
We're here in the gardens, chatting, are
Poor
we not?
Hubert.
Fair enough. And so I'm clear, even a sliver of your time is a blessing beyond all
I feel like I'm third wheeling or something.
Though I suggest you find a better point of comparison than Hubert for how hard you work.
Hubert sleeps a max of 2 hours a day. Hubert's just like a tired new dad. This is the map I have a hint for, but only if you want it. Go for it, Wildcat. Suggest having tea together. Suggest some alone time. Suggest having tea together. Oh no, that's gonna upset Monica.
This is the part where you nobles all crowd around a table slurping on tea, right?
Oh, I thought
Seems
this was
like
gonna
a
be
good
like
enough way to unwind a bit.
he's inviting Edelgard to tea.
Tea? I wouldn't mind were it just myself and Her Majesty, but... What's happening in the throne room?
Word.
Hubert, what's wrong?
Intruders in the palace, Your Majesty.
Oh, shit.
They entered through one of the secret passages, and are even now attempting to hunt you down. I sent soldiers to intercept them.
Well, that's not good.
We should be prepared for anything.
Do you think it's those who slither in the dark?
I know not. But they could not have breached that passage without assistance from the inside.
Assistance from the
Though
inside
there
who
are only
betrayed
a few
us.
who know of that passage, and would be capable of acting as a guide.
Betrayed.
Your Majesty, might you kindly step this way?
No, Hubert, I'm fighting.
Hubert,
I'm a tiny
do
magical
you really
girl.
think she would do that?
Oh, you're accusing me? Was it me? Oh, I've seen this before. Come here. That's a good shot. Shamir, how much are they paying you? Not enough.
This shall be your grave, intruder!
Oh my gosh. I thought Hubert was gonna take Monica with Shamir and just like murder both of them.
You simpleton! Were you trying to annihilate me as well? Thanks to you, the assassin made their escape!
As though one of your paltry skill would have caught such elusive prey in the first place. What matters now is that we give pursuit.
Well.
All trespassers must be felled without mercy.
Ooh. She mad. She mad. Also, Hubert legit almost killed Monica. Which is kind of, like, it's kind of funny. It's not funny, but it's kind of funny. Dalton, thank you so much for the reset for 39 months. Gilbert is least fave always. He is a suck-ass fool. What a hot take, Dalton. Okay. It's a recruitment hint. You need to be extremely patient and wait until the end to recruit them. They show up a lot, but their recruitment strategy doesn't appear until the very end. Okay. Do I need to bring anyone specific for this? Like, do I need to prepare? Hubert has friendly fire on! Your sacrifice is what I was like to make Monica. He's like, this would make my life easier. Hey Paradox, how are you? Didn't realize you were streaming. Wanted to drop by for a while. Welcome. We're on chapter 9? Yes, I think chapter 9. Doing the story. So it just, you know, just in case you don't want spoilers. Huber versus Monica is such a mood. It's so funny. The fucking Edelgard Stan Club going into rage mode after seeing her almost killed by them. Yeah. That was a great cutscene. Huber and Monica low-key trying to kill each other. No preparations? Okay, cool. Thanks. You'll need fast people who can travel far at great speeds. You gotta be running. Okay. It doesn't matter as long as you've picked the recruitment strategy. You can't kill them in the first fights until the end. Okay. Don't need to worry about spoilers? Alright, then you're good, Paradox. Some people are only a little bit ahead of me, so... We beat the game 6 times, damn. Wish they did more surprise recruitments like Lorenz. Okay, so we just gotta protect Edelgard. So it's Shamir. Get Edelgard to a safe location using rescue magic. Persuade Shamir. Begin the battle in special formation. Decrease the durability of all enemy strongholds at the beginning of battle. Anti-archer training. The recruitment isn't really that hard to do. Okay. The second playthroughs are way faster on New Game Plus. Yeah. I was thinking about that. I might do New Game Plus for Blue Lions and then just play up to where we were, just so that we get the benefits of New Game Plus. Since we're doing that one next. Alright.
Why can't you just let me stay inside?
Bernie. Petra wants to fight. So
I'm ready to be battling.
I need to switch Yuritsa's class. I just don't use my characters from the first run. Shez one-shots everything. As an aside regarding the Awakening playthrough, give Owain and Inigo a chance. Alright, they're really cool characters. I mean, I feel like we've seen the majority of their supports at this point. I also don't hate Owain. So I don't know which episode you're talking about. I don't hate Owain. He's entertaining. Inigo I don't really care for that much, but I wouldn't say I outright hate him. Also, different strokes, different folks, you know? Like, everyone loves Inigo, which is fine. He's not my favorite, but that's cool if he's yours. Anything better to give? Well, I actually don't think I'm going to bring Lorenz for this one.
Let's get this over with.
We have a duty to fulfill.
Ritsu's lance changes his strength for defense. Oh, I think I had something else on him. guess I'll take this one for now. Healing on Monica. I might swap her for Hubert. And just keep Linhart. Wait, is Hubert? Oh, he's not available. Okay. Well... then I'll bring
There's no
Sophia.
time to waste.
Give Ferd the knowledge gem. Give her an L or NPCs. Okay.
That was Shamir, which means the attackers. They must be the Knights of
It's
Ceres'
the church.
assassins. We must protect Her Majesty with everything we have.
Only Edelgard be
Stop the
routed. I think
enemy
Edelgard can
incursion.
handle herself.
Seal off those entry points before reinforcements arrive.
He's just chilling.
Oh, if I must. Leave this to me.
You can count on me. I'll do my best.
Prepare to be amazed. Go for it.
It's Bernie's time to sure hope this goes okay.
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over me.
Starting the mission. Is that an order?
There's not a question of can, only a matter of will. Leave this to me.
Alright. Enemy reinforcements. Well, yeah.
Lady
of
Edelgard,
course.
I must ask that you remain in the throne room where it will be easier to defend you and predict enemy movements. And as your protection will require my full attention, I will remain here at your side.
Hubert, where are you? Oh, he's over there. Like, what are you talking about, Hubert?
Not a problem. I'm here to help.
Cheese, you guard. Head over here.
Blood is mine.
Get back here, sniper!
Though I am reluctant to do this, I can see no other choice.
Let's take it down at once.
I'm all right.
He's fine.
Allowing assassins inside. We must exterminate them with much
He's
haste.
fine, don't worry about it. Shamir appeared!
Good intruder. I
Oh.
assure you.
Oh, it's Daddy Hevring.
Prepare to be amazed. Go for it.
Why don't you head over there, Manuela? Linhart.
Oh, if I must. Leave this to me.
see what's going on over here.
There's not a question of can, only a matter of will. Leave this to me.
Starting the mission. Providing support.
Senorita's over here.
I will help.
Petra.
It's Bernie's time to shine. Sure hope this goes okay.
I've got it. Take
Says
a breather.
the wolf in sheep's clothes. Sure, whatever. Where's the Emperor?
Come here, they are not paying you enough for this.
Good. Just a little more and we'll retake this section of the palace.
Though I am reluctant to do this, I can see no other choice. I won't lose!
He's trying to do the
Which
worm.
means you're wasting my time.
Is there any way to speak to your former colleague?
Not a problem. I'm here to help.
Go enter Manuela.
Let us take this place down. I need somewhere to hide.
Oh, look, Daddy Havering's helping out.
Hold up nice and safe until they came barging in.
I can't waste another minute.
Ymir disappeared.
Let's stay on guard. Over here! More intruders!
Great things await me.
Guess I'll see if I made this map harder for myself or not.
Yeah.
What did you do? These strongholds. All right.
Starting the mission.
Is
that an
there.
order?
Not a problem.
These can go
I've got
there.
this. Begin.
Petra, you
I
stay.
will help.
Keep watching your Edelgard.
It's Bernie's time to shine. Sure hope this goes okay.
Oh, if I must.
Bernie
Leave
Linhardt
this
can
to
go
me.
that way. Bird is just over here.
There's not a
living his
question
best
of
life.
can, only a matter of leave this to me.
Oh, my Sophia's over here too.
You can count on me. I'll do my best.
You didn't want to kill her on mistake, as you did with Ash. Rhea sent a literal army after Edelgard. Yeah, how's she affording all this? Is she using Dimitri's money? Probably.
Is there even one room I can be alone?
Oh, Bernie.
Can never be too careful.
Done.
Commencing attack. Follow me.
Let's take it down at once.
All eyes on me.
It was happy the strategy didn't show up immediately, so I wasn't sure how they worked yet, so I went in and attacked and whoops. Aw. That's a bummer.
I'm not at my best today.
The enemy is trying to seize the fire orbs.
Great.
If they succeed, they'll be able to target Her Majesty. We can't let that happen.
Take this!
Get the assassin and their allies to defend the fire. orbs.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Look at cheese up there.
There's not a question of can.
Bird up
Leave
there.
this to me.
Sophia hopefully can
I'll
take the
do my
stronghold.
best.
Ritza's working on this one.
Advancing. Start. Is that an order?
Prepare to be amazed. Go for it.
Wait, I think we can just warp there.
Well, couldn't hurt.
That works.
I've got it. My turn.
I will capture this stronghold.
Let's take it down at once.
Attack!
Not a problem. I've got this.
I am
I'll claim the Emperor's head myself!
Yeah, we'll see about that. Man, everybody's all about the heading in the church.
Dispatch her at once.
They always specifically say they'll have their head. They're not gonna beat them in combat. They're gonna specifically go and take their head, I guess. Yuritsa, if you could
Sure hope this goes okay.
take them out, that would be lovely. And she's fine.
Start. Is that an order?
Sword assassin.
Heads and hearts, it seems. Ended the fire orbs.
There's not a question.
Oh, I see you finished that. Good.
Only a matter of will. Leave this to me.
I've got this. Take a breather.
Whew. We secured the fire orbs.
Everyone to me. I will walk you to the Emperor's hiding place.
Well,
that can't be good. Just need to use magic.
Hey, friends. Need the bishop or the fortress knight. Hmm.
It's Bernie's time to shine. Sure hope this goes okay.
It's right
Prepare
there,
to
so
be
hopefully
go
she can
for
do
it.
that.
Oh, if I must. Leave this to me.
You can count on me. I'll do my best.
Hopefully she can get the stronghold. No, Hubert's down there. Doing whatever he's doing. What else do you put on decorative pikes around Dimitri's castle? Flowers. Oh, I bet the dude would have a little garden, though. There would just be some, you know, heads above it, I guess.
If you come for me, I'll make you regret it. Let's take it down at once.
Back here. Side mission successful.
It's too close. We best stay on our guard, Your Majesty.
Never fear, cheese is here.
I'm glad we took care of those reinforcements.
Also, there's a chest near Hubert. Don't forget it. I almost did. Manuela's done, so I can have her go over there and get it.
Prepare to be amazed. Ready or not, here I come.
Well, I guess we're just waiting for the next order then.
The last thing I want is more work.
Mission successful. So there's a random assassin.
It's us with the true problem at hand.
Mir reappeared in the corner.
Clutches this time.
already gonna head that way.
Sure hope this goes okay.
So I can probably hop over there when she gets the chest.
You can count on me.
Is pretty close.
I'll do my best.
Too. Everybody else is probably okay up here.
They're really keeping the heat on. Alright, time for another approach.
What does that mean?
Enough of this.
You gonna change
Seems
classes?
clear the enemy won't come out of hiding until I do.
Hey, ma'am.
That may be true.
Ma'am, you were told not to leave.
But is it wise to place yourself in such peril?
Alright, Manuela's over there.
Not a problem. I'm here to help.
Do your job.
Start providing.
There's not a quick. My will is there.
Begin. I will help.
You guys just go with her.
Go. The spotlight is mine.
Just real quick. Just real quick. Open this. Oh, this is a view. What the? Alright. Anyway.
Caught one. Do it.
Do what?
It's a trap.
I mean, who would have foreseen? Ambush Edelgard. I think she's fine. I mean, she'd probably be fine even if she was by herself, but...
The skies were meant to be secure.
Time for some punishment. Slow down.
I won't lose.
Okay, Lysithea's here too. Now it's a party. This bitch.
It's
Shoulda
brave of you
known.
to try and lure us out, but such courage will cost you your life.
Thunder.
Alright, sometimes I click through the map too fast. Bernie! Bernie, girl, why are you up there?
It's
You
Bernie's
taking a long
time
way
to
around?
shine. Sure hope this goes okay.
Starting them
Ritza, you attack them. Got more Wyvern Riders over here.
You can count on me.
I'll deal with those for a
It
minute.
seems Rhea is not playing around.
No mercy to the Archbishop's enemies.
We stand
Yeah,
ready
right,
to
Catherine. She's not even here.
the throne room upon your command.
To hear your overpraise.
Do it. As you wish. Use the magic.
Use the magic!
A wise man is ever ready.
Oh, Daddy Hebring.
Thank you, Minister Hebring.
I like how dads actually do stuff. I was not expecting that in this game. This is mine now.
They've broken through. You must hurry to Her Majesty's side.
There's not a question of can. Only a matter of will. My will is
She's fine.
Not a problem.
Alright.
I'm here to help.
Begin. The sky spear.
Manuela's ability is just doing wonders, honestly.
Prepare to be amazed. Go for it.
Take a breather.
Catherine.
You're taking a beating, Catherine. But don't worry, I've got your back. You'll never know what hit.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Strange, Shamir. I heard you quit the Knights of Seraph, yet here you are.
Well, someone's done their research. But yeah, I'm just another mercenary now.
Sorry, Shamir, I cut you off because I was murdering Catherine.
Then let me make you an offer. Come work for us, and we will spare Catherine's life.
Ooh, Hubert. Ooh. Hubert's playing the game.
That can't be good.
Beat Catherine and recruit Shamir.
Well,
All right.
Catherine, I'm staying.
Don't make me drag you out of here, Shamir.
I don't think you can do much
Go
right now,
before I kill
Catherine.
you myself.
Damn it.
Good.
I didn't think she was gonna die here. Yeah. Did it.
The threat has been quelled.
Although I don't like the idea of
allowed
having
them
someone
far too
working
much
for me just
leeway.
because I didn't kill someone
The
else.
situation
Because
calls for
like that's
careful
not
reflection.
Still, you saved my life.
that's not
which
a
means
great
my
way
path
to
for
get
the
someone's
future remains
loyalty. I feel like
intact.
she could stab us
Thank
in the back at any time for that. I mean, I get Hubert's plan. It obviously worked, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know if I would trust
Hubert,
Shamir
did you
after
hear?
that.
My father has...
Oh, shit.
Vanished. Yes.
Oh.
We should have killed the dastard when we had the chance. What happened to your solemn vow to not let him stage a comeback?
Oh, shit.
I told you this would happen. I think you knew he would try and scrabble his way out of his predicament. Such is the nature of a noble.
Watch Ferd be like, I killed
Until
him.
you finally squash them, that is.
Actually.
I have no way to refute that point.
I could excoriate you further, but we lack the time. We must get to the bottom of this, and quickly. The Knights of Seros descended on us with the fury I have rarely seen.
Oh, I can't wait to see
In
Rhea.
all that confusion, even a bear could have slipped away without raising an alarm.
I would not go so far as to call them conspirators, but my father had many old friends in the palace. Some may have turned a blind eye. They should be
Conspirators,
found
I would
and
call them.
questioned.
I agree. That is one possibility. Though there is another. Yes, well, now that we have a fugitive on our hands, I intend to make full use of it. This situation affords us a chance to remedy another.
If that is the beginning of a scheme, Hubert, you do a
Can't you hear the
terribly
ominous
poor
music,
job
Ferd? Of course
veiling
it's a
it.
scheme.
It is no concern of yours. Not yet, at any rate.
Right. Lovely. Well, so long as whatever you're planning has Edelgard's blessing and will be of aid to the Empire, I will brook no complaint.
All will be revealed in time.
Memes. Oh, damn. We just didn't kill enough guys. Oh well.
Seems like fighting's all I do these days.
Poor Ferd. Here's a neutral merc, so she's fine as long as Catherine lives. I know, I'm just, like, I don't know if I would trust somebody that I had to persuade to my side by threatening somebody that they cared about. That's all I'm saying. I would like their ship more if Catherine wasn't so far up Rhea's ass. Because I feel like Catherine would choose Rhea over Shamir. So,
I won't let myself stop here.
good job, Cheese.
I need more strength than this.
Rhea is the Crom to Catherine's Cordelia and Shamir is Gregor. Catherine straight up tells Shamir she would drop her for Rhea. Yeah, which is why I have a hard time shipping them. Shamir is now playable. Sweet.
I'm told the secret passage they used was sealed off centuries ago.
Yes. The palace floor plans failed to even show it. I'm shocked the church knew of its
Betrayed.
existence.
In the age of Seros, the Empire and Church were intimately related.
The Rhea already knew.
It's safe to assume the Central Church took pains to retain its information from the time.
Yeah, because she was
I
there.
shudder to think what other inconvenient secrets they might be privy to.
Yes. Well, based on the scale of the attack, they
I
must have
guess they
seen
don't-
this as their first and
Yeah, they don't
only
know that Ray is a
chance.
dragon. That's going to be a little bit of a shock.
Ah, there you are.
They said you wanted to talk?
Sup?
Yes. I believe I owe you an apology.
Oh, yeah? What for?
To be blunt, I thought you were with the enemy.
It's cool. I
had
get
you
it.
pegged for an informant, planted among us by those who slither in the dark.
That's fair.
It was not an unreasonable assumption. You enter Her Majesty's life at the perfect time, allure her with your strength, and choose our house to study
Allure
with.
her, huh?
And oh, surprise! You have dark powers.
Hubert, you really
Was
don't
all
have to
too much
monologue. I get
dismiss
it.
As mere coincidence.
It was at Hubert's suggestion that I appointed you captain of our mercenary unit. He felt this would allow us to quietly assess your abilities and allegiances, and I agreed. I know I told you I did this because I believed in you and your strength, but the decision was somewhat more nuanced than that. I'm sorry.
That's cool. I get it.
The moment I got wind of this attack, I immediately thought of you. This is it, I thought. The traitor has sprung the trap, and now the Emperor's life is in danger. But instead, you thwarted the assassination attempt and kept Her Majesty safe. I was wrong about you.
Can you imagine if the traitor was
so.
Monica and she was just playing
And
up
for
her
that,
love
I
for
am
Edelgard
ashamed
this whole
beyond
time?
measure. Pray forgive me.
Demand further groveling. And I accept
Don't
your
worry
apology.
about it. I would have done the same. Honestly, I thought it was weird how quick you both trusted me. Good to finally know the reason behind it all.
That does not excuse our actions. We had no right to deceive you as we did. But I swear, we will make amends. You,
You
have
made
but to let us
Hubert
know
grovel.
You can start by trusting me. Or if that's not in the cards, have the decency to tell me you don't to my face.
Good point.
At least then I'll know where I stand.
I doubt doing so would have changed anything, but I understand the sentiment. We will attempt to be better going forward.
Be better? Really?
Hubert, why not just promise to be more forthright?
Edelgard's like, Hubert, you're
Because
bad at
that
this.
might make me a liar. Let me speak plain. I no longer believe you to be working with the enemy. However, that does not necessarily mean the possibility is now non-existent.
Well, I guess
Got a
I
point.
did ask for honesty.
Especially because I don't trust
do you guys
Larva.
trust me or not?
If Sothis can possess Byleth, Larva could possess
course we
me.
trust you.
Or I do at least. So please, let us begin this relationship anew on solid ground.
I love how Edelgard's like, Hubert doesn't trust you at all, but I do. Larva has always been a sus
It is
gremlin.
now 1182. The great
Hey,
war
Nightmarish.
Edelgard instigated has swept across Fodlan and looks more grim with each passing day. The Empire struggles to hold Aryan Road to the west and the Great Bridge to the east. The kingdom cannot bring western lands to heal. Even the Alliance must face changing times. The Central Church sends the Knights of
It'd be kinda nice if we
Saros
could,
to
like,
the
team up
Imperial capital
with
to
Claude.
assassinate the Emperor, but fails. Roughly half a year passes before the tides show any true sign of shifting.
Wait, is this a mini time skip? Part 1, Finn. Alright. Let Hubert do Hubert, I trust you, girl. Pretty much. That would be golden, an Oscar-worthy performance if Monica did that. Hubert's YouTube apology. Demand further groveling didn't lead to as funny a response as I thought it would. I feel like that would just piss off Hubert. Love the fact that she's so honest about this and she apologized. It's nice and good character building. Yeah, I liked that scene a lot. And Tim isn't here. I think Tim's here. A time skip and I wasn't out tonight. I know, right? 6-month time skip. Can't wait till we get to part 7. That's where the real fun happens. Shifting
Scarlet
history.
Blaze. Shifting history. 5 months have passed since the attack on the Emperor, and 1182 nears a close.
I wonder why they
Though
felt they
each
needed to do a
army
time skip.
steams, the battle maps barely change, but now history is about to resume its course.
What's going down? Why did you zoom in on Claude?
Today is a momentous day in Fodlan's history that people will mark for generations to come.
Then why do you look so conflicted?
I'm not conflicted, Claude. I'm just painfully aware of how much stronger I need to be. That's why I'm counting on you and the Alliance to make up the difference.
Hey, I've got feeling unprepared down to a science, so let's say we help each other out. If we work together, we can achieve what's best for both of us, right?
What was that, 10 minutes ago I said that? Wouldn't it be nice if we could work with Claude?
I have reviewed the terms, Your Majesty.
Yo,
All
Holst.
that remains is the placement of your seals.
Everything looks good to me. I'm especially
This
glad
man's
we got a
hair
solution
rivals
to the control of
Caspar's.
Murden.
You've done fine work here, Hubert. Thanks. And thanks to you as well, Holst. You know I'm not good at this sort of thing.
I hope this happens in his route
I've never known
too.
you to shy away from ceremonial affairs like this.
Dude, yes.
But it is the
Edelgard
most
and
significant
Claude
task
fighting
since the founding of
Dimitri.
the Leicester Alliance, so your caution was most prudent. I must admit, I was quite nervous. Thankfully, I managed not to follow it up.
I think like this
You
guy looks
surely
like if
jest.
Tomba ever
You
grew
did your
up.
work masterfully, without batting
He's
an
like
eye.
adult Tomba.
I am truly impressed that Leicester's most valiant general is so well versed in diplomacy.
Don't be insulting, Hubert. Sir Holst is a duke. A man can be brave in battle and still know
Don't be
how to get things
insulting,
done.
Hubert.
Take our Minister of Military Affairs, for example.
A man for whom the term looks can be deceiving was likely invented.
Speaking of Count Burgleys, where is he? I thought he'd be here so we could go head to head.
Oh, they're gonna be
we never did get
besties.
to finish our battle.
I'm afraid the Count couldn't make it, but perhaps you'd consider my bodyguard instead? I'm certain you'll find the challenge to your liking.
What?
Is this your first time meeting, by the way?
It is. Well, friend, care to go around with me?
They say this Holst character is the strongest man in Leicester. But is he as strong as the Ashen Demon?
Arval, you gotta let it go. Let it go. Yeah, sure, why
I
not?
wouldn't miss it for the world.
Now that's what I like to hear.
I guess Balthus didn't get the job,
I
Lucy.
hope you mean later and not this very second. It would be a shame to get blood all over this nice paperwork.
Yes. All eyes are on us. We must make this a grand gesture and show our soldiers that Adrestia and Leicester have joined forces for a brighter future.
Yay.
Well, let's get to it. As leader of all the lords and knights who sit at the round table of the Leicester Alliance, I, Claude von Regan, hereby swear this pact. Leicester pledges to work in harmony with the Adrestian Empire and do everything in its power to secure a peaceful future for Fodlan.
Claude was like,
By
well,
the
they took
covenant
all of
between
my
the red
soldiers.
blood and
so-
the white sword that crowns the double-headed eagle, I, Edelgard von Hresfeld, hereby swear this pact.
This is such good
Adrestia
art,
pledges
too.
to work hand in hand with the Leicester Alliance to deliver peace to the land and secure a future for all its people.
The pact is sealed.
And now it is our job to uphold it.
goodness! Look how far you've risen! You're standing on the stage of history!
The height difference.
I know you'll do
Edelgard is
great
so
things.
small. She is.
Yes, and greater things still.
Right then.
Basically a giant
We've got
golden
plenty
deer,
of
Black
bright new
Eagle's house
faces here
now.
at the round table
Yeah,
today.
we are.
First, a brand new count ruling Gloucester. And Duke Goneril and Count Ordelia have decided that their heirs will sit for them.
Unfortunately, Lawrence and Lysithea can't join us, due to their responsibilities in the Imperial Army.
I called you here to give you notice. The Leicester Alliance is assenting to the Empire's request and sending troops to the Kingdom front. Houses Regan, Gloucester, and Daphne will be supplying most of the soldiers. And instead of the usual route through Aelel, we'll be invading Fraldarius directly by sea.
You're
Oh
staying
shit, going right
behind,
for
right, host?
Fraldarius, huh?
Indeed I am. Almyra is still an unknown quantity, and we've no idea if or when Prince Shahid might stage another attack. And the same goes for House Ordelia. They've
That
had
must
more
have
than
been
their share of troubles
what was going
their
on
border.
in, like, in
We agreed that
Claude's
shipping
route.
their army away might not be the most prudent of ideas.
And that's all she wrote. You'll find the details in the document you've all been given. I wish the kingdom would
mage
see there
hats,
between
man?
a rock named Adrestia and a hard place named Leicester and throw that white flag high, but of course they won't. So good luck, everyone. I'm counting on you.
Even Claude is admitting that unfortunately there has to be
And
violence.
so, the Alliance has agreed to bring their troops to bear and attack the kingdom from the east. At the same time, we will resume our invasion from the west using Aryan Road as a foothold. We'll subjugate the kingdom's lords one by one as we work our way toward Blaythid.
News of the Pact will doubtless have spread throughout the kingdom by now.
Right.
Provided
He's
enough
scared.
houses see the futility in fighting, we may be able to avoid unnecessary bloodshed. However, that is likely wishful thinking. We should instead expect the worst and prepare accordingly.
You think?
Even
Some of
Hubert
them already bent the knee to us once,
would
along with
rather
Count
not
Will.
have all the bloodshed.
Wouldn't they jump at a chance to swap sides again?
An idea I am certain has already occurred to the king. Lately, we have been scrambling to reorganize, dealing with an attack by the Knights of Seros and negotiating a pact with Leicester. And during that time, the winds of purgation have swept across Fargus. In one fell swoop, the king has expunged most of the nobles likely to align with us.
Well,
Still, it's us and the Alliance against him, which means we've got the advantage.
they have a dragon.
What's there
Technically,
to
they
worry
have
about?
3. It's just only one
The
can turn
concern
into a
isn't
dragon
that
that we
we'll
know of.
lose. It's that winning might come at the cost of too many lives. What an utterly pointless, senseless thing to do.
Which?
Oh, I find it all so very draining.
Whatever our intent, we're the instigators here. We can't expect the enemy to do anything less than defend their land with tooth and claw.
Speak for yourself. If someone invaded my territory, I'd hand over lands and titles on a silver platter. Especially if I had no chance of winning.
That's good to know, Leonard.
There is truly no other noble like you, Leonard. And perhaps
That's why
no
you weren't
person at all
invited to
for
the
that matter.
noblest of nobles
Regardless,
paralog.
we must proceed with caution. When people think someone is after what they possess, they respond with fear, even if the thought is all in their head.
Hubert will remember
In the eyes of the
this.
people of Fargus, there is no limit to what evils the Empire might visit upon them.
My father started saying he can't sleep because he's scared the old church is coming to Garreg Mach to kill him.
Good.
From the sound of my mother's letters, he's really shaken up.
Good.
Remember that the kingdom has much coldness.
Hey, Gohan.
We must not forget to be bundling up like people of the snow. Our Petra is always ready for what lies ahead. I wish I had better understanding of your Fodlan ways.
so I could be giving more assistance to everyone.
Oh, you're doing great, Petra.
Don't worry about it, Petra. With all the different factions in this thing, even we have a hard time keeping it straight. This almost seems so backward compared to the way things were in Brigid.
In any case, the battles ahead will be more brutal than any we have yet fought. Keep a vigilant eye out for both yourselves and each other. That is all. Dismissed.
Guess things aren't gonna be so easy anymore. We're under some real pressure to win.
I think that was always there, Cheese. I think there was always pressure for us to win. We are now the Golden Eagles. You can now acquire the following class at the training grounds. Asura. An Emperor. You can now exchange for a wider variety of facility materials at the supply depot. New exam seals are available finally. The item shop. Some units have gained new equipment and battalions. Right, Edelgard asked see me. Something about a decision she's making? Uh-oh. Is this the decision? I know there's like 2 routes or 2 endings or something, but I have no idea what they are.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
A supports for most of the cast are now available too.
Everything has its use.
The Edelgard Alliance route is what a lot of fans wanted and what people call the mythical McDonald's route because it's red and gold. Jeez, I cannot decide who to date. Holds up a picture of Claude and a picture of Violet. That's what the big decision is. I hope that it's not like betray Claude. I hope that's not one of the decisions because I don't want to do that. Oh look, Caspar and his dad. We're having a nice conversation.
Wonderful.
You're thriving, Caspar. Use your strength to crush the enemy. Good dad advice right there. You understand that's your duty, yes? Of course, but we also need to keep our allies safe too. I am Caspar, the Empire's sword and shield. I don't think anybody gave you that title, but sure. So I need to go to get some seals. Hey, bro.
I carry a little of everything here.
Only
You've got an eye
2?
for quality, friend.
They're expensive too. How do you think I'm gonna afford all this shit?
Hope to see you again
Edelgard
soon.
honors her word. I won't worry about that. Yeah, that's what I would think, but at the same time, I'm like, I just had that fear of like, what if? Hey, Shamir.
You there?
Because I mean, they made a whole pact and everything, so I would hope she wouldn't go back on it, but. And so the war begins again. No need to worry. I'm not going to betray you. Okay, yeah, definitely worried. I'm not worried. I'm lying. I'm not worried you'll betray us, but we're going to be fighting some of your old friends and your girlfriend. It's all the same to me. I had a feeling this day would come. I see things very differently from those knights. They have different standards about who they ought to protect and about what's good or evil. I don't have anything to give you right now, but later, Shamir. He does give you support points with the other answer if you want them. Look at the flags around the base. They even have golden eagles on the flags. Oh, assistance. Sir, get out of the way! To think that an honorable duke such as yourself would deign to speak with would deign to speak with someone like me.
Why would you want to speak with me?
I doubt I can be of any use, but please, what business might you have with me? Oh, it's Duke Girth, our bro. There he is. Very girthy. You've changed greatly, Constance. I cannot imagine what you've been through.
No.
I am not worthy of your concern, my lord. The events of my life are exactly what you would expect for someone of my lowly stature. I apologize. Perhaps we should continue this conversation at a later date. You should continue this conversation inside, is what you should do. Girth is back from Bernie's mom. Oh no. So glad we all collectively decided to call him Girth.
Oh, man.
Life in the Imperial capital was rough. My pockets didn't get any fuller, I'll tell you that. And obviously I wasn't going to pick any fights since I'm working closely with Her Majesty. Show your surprise. Say you don't believe him. What? Well, that's a surprise. Guess you can be an upstanding citizen when you want to be, huh?
For real?
Damn. That's surprising. Come on, you gotta give me more credit than that. Sorry, Balthus. It's not the size that counts, it's the girth. It's his pickup line. I don't want that. I definitely don't want that in my life. That knight was wanting some stardom time? I guess so. I know you. I don't want to think about Duke Girth being thick. Of course a fight breaks out the second I go back to Garreg Mach. I'm glad I managed to get back in time. Ask what she was doing, show surprise? Well, the last time I pried, she didn't like that. Surprise. Certainly made it back right on time, getting into the fighting spirit, huh? Not really. I just wanted to see how this battle will shake out, that's all. F.
By the by.
Ostensibly, the Western Church is obeying the policies of the Empire and the Southern Church. But I don't trust them. They've been treating the Archbishop with such hostility, too. I can easily see them causing trouble, and that scares me.
How may I help you?
The Rhodos Coast is to the north of Mateus territory, where we'll be invading this month. Rhodos Coast, huh? Are we gonna be fighting a certain someone there? The land is associated with Saint Keyhole, one of the 4 saints. There are rumors that a holy artifact lies beneath a monument on the coast, but I imagine that the royal army would have taken it years ago if it were any use. Do you think the cafeteria is selling Big Macs now? I hope so. Otherwise, what was this alliance for? Hi, Marianne.
Do you have a moment?
When we were allied with Lester, I thought it would be a good opportunity to return home, but my adoptive father wouldn't allow it. He said I needed to concentrate on working for the Empire right now.
Guess his intention?
So basically...
I see, he's trying to make your family known to the Emperor.
Yes, I believe so. It's possible my adoptive father thinks the Empire will soon control all of Lester.
Marianne. That guy's asleep. Edelgard's in a room eating a burger right now. I think you randomly have Balthus's relic in your inventory. Oh, okay. I'll take it. Yeah, he just has these. Well, that's cool. We have to unlock the secret power, though. We haven't been able to do that yet. Our Lord venerates Her Majesty, but I find that hard to accept.
Huh?
Why?
Have you heard?
My family lost our hereditary position because of Her Majesty's reforms. Our duties were merely nominal, but we received compensation for them. Now all of that is gone. Our lord just laughed and said, of course we'd be removed. We barely did anything. I mean... what? I don't know what you want me to say to that. It's not fair. We didn't do shit. Hey, Gatekeeper.
Greetings, friend. Nothing to report.
Greetings, Commander. Nothing to report. A lot's been happening in the capital, but now we've got an alliance with Lester. So let's keep our spirits fresh and we'll fight on together.
Come to think of it,
Count Gloucester's retired now, and can you guess what he's been doing? I don't know. Did he open like a barber shop? Fishing in the Aramid River from the Great Bridge of Murden. My friend who helps manage the bridge was complaining that they don't know what to do with him. He's just sitting there every day fishing? He's fucking? That's what he's doing, Lacius? Do you know for sure? Oh, Bernie! Aw. No, Bernie! I'm so useless now. I've been away from battle too long. Can't even remember how to hold a weapon. I should just stand in the back.
Oh no!
Hey, how long have you been there? Did you hear what I said? I was just practicing what I'd say to Edelgard. Oh, I feel like crawling into a hole and never coming out. Bernie, you don't have to hide it there. Hey, Saber. Welcome. How are you? You been good? Good. I hope things are going well for you.
A moment of your time.
I am Count Rowe, and I am charged with safeguarding Aryan Road, the Silver Maiden. I must repay the Empire for saving me. I vow to do all I can as a general in the Imperial Army. I don't trust you at all. By the way, have you heard the rumors of the savage Mockingbird? No, I've heard of To Kill a Mockingbird. I let him go once, but I must find him again at all costs. Ah, pay me no mind. This problem is my own. Wait, is that Yuri? Wasn't he referred to as a bird or something? Is that Yuri? I think so. I guess we haven't seen him yet so far. Oh, what was his nickname? That's what I thought. I was like, this rings a bell. Boyfriend and I will be together for 3 years, nearly 3 years now, and I have a job in a garden center. That's awesome, Saber. Congrats. I'm happy to hear that. I can see Ignat's getting confused and using the McDonald's sauce pack, says Pete. Now, if we could only recruit Sedith and Flame, Flame could get stuck in the McDonald's play place. And it would all come full circle. I've been trying to track my father these past 6 months, but I have not picked up any leads. It's like he has vanished into thin air. I wonder where he is and what he's doing. Probably plotting to come back. Probably living a quiet life. I feel like Ferd would rather hear that, maybe?
Let's see.
Maybe he's just living a quiet life somewhere, you know, away from it all. Or he's dead, but, I mean, he's definitely not dead. That would be preferable, but I wonder if he is truly capable of living that way. I simply cannot imagine it. Well, there is a paralogue where, they find him and he dies. So, I don't know if that's what's gonna happen in this game, but yeah, that's what happens in Three Houses.
Our soldiers will soon march toward the Western Kingdom. I heard we'll be passing through Dominic territory. Oh no! Baron Dominic is Annie's, well, my friend's uncle. If we end up hurting him, I know she'll never forgive us. But there's nothing we can do about that, is there? It's all up to fate now.
But she wouldn't care if we killed Gilbert? I mean... He's dead in a ditch. Hubert only orders black coffee. He hates everything else. At McDonald's, definitely.
Oh.
6 whole months and not so much as a peep from them. Even after we came all this way to Enbar, too. I'm quite disappointed, if I'm being honest. Courage or not to lose it.
Are you sure?
That doesn't mean they're not going to show. They might pop up later.
That's appalling.
My, you're certainly taking this in stride. I'm practically desperate here. Well, you liked what I said, so. I'm quite disappointed. Same Lysithea, same Gilbert still lives. That disappoints me. Emanuela.
Hey, could you spare a moment?
It has been quite an eventful 6 months. Do you want to hear what happened? Is this going to be about your dating life? You see, Edelgard asked me to assist her with some affairs of state. While I was working, I got numerous ardent propositions from men in the court. Dang it. Propositions for work, right?
I can't believe it.
Hey, who gave you permission to steal my thunder? I mean, you're right, but still, you've got some nerve. Oh, F in chat from me. He's dead. Hopefully we can save Annette and kill Gilbert. Annie wouldn't notice if Gilbert died, and vice versa. I'm very afraid of what is to come following Mercy's comment. I know. Stress. It's like Annette might be there, but maybe... I mean, we might be able to recruit her because we have Mercy. Like, maybe we could... Maybe that's a possibility. Dagda War Journal excerpt. Great Tree Moon. Great Tree Moon. Part 1. White Cloud. Imperial year 731. Our fleet departed Brigid without incident. Blessed with calm seas, we soon saw the land of Dagda rising up before us. Beyond a startlingly white beach lay dense and ominous woods. Our information indicated that a settlement should be nearby, and there were no signs of people or boats, let alone any sort of structure. We pondered whether to turn our rudder north or south. Suddenly, there was a flurry of arrows. The enemy was shooting at us from between the trees. Caught unaware, many men were struck. I rushed to lift my shield. However, we soon realized the arrows lacked in both number and force. The Dagdan army had lost many soldiers in Mach, and then Brigid. They had strength enough to mount a defense of sorts, but perhaps this would be easier than we had thought. The Third Fleet, led by Viscount Hymir's son, was drawn into an inlet, an enemy trap. How could he not have seen it? We had intended to veer around the eastern tip of the cape, but through the fog we saw there was a coast to the south as well. With nowhere to go, our ships careened into each other. The lead ship was capsizing, seemingly run aground. Before our very eyes, our comrades... The sea was aflame. What sorcery is this? The flames were like a great serpent, its tongue flickering towards our ships. In the open sea, the enemy fleet surrounded us. None of us would make it home alive if we could not break through somehow. Though considering how the Emperor will react to our defeat, perhaps it would be best to die here anyway. Still, we cannot abandon our pride. Brigid has turned on us and sunk half of our ships that attempted to dock in their port. It pains me to say that all we can do now is run. Brigid only threw in with us after Dagda's loss. Now that the tide has turned, they've thrown in with Dagda again. Savage islanders. Wow, that... Their king never intended to honor our agreement for a second. We never should have. I can see Nouvelle. We live to tell the tale. We return with less than 1/10 of the ships we set sail from Ginung with. We were well and truly decimated. What's more, we've lost Brigid as an ally. The Dagdans are truly fearsome. They dance in the air and set fire to the sea. One moment they frolic in the woods. Next you see their fangs. Just what are they? Did you know that Leicester used to be part of the Empire? Then they rebelled against us, got occupied by the kingdom, and eventually won their independence, and now they're working with the Empire again. Cool story, bro. Thank you. Hey, Raphael. Hey, I got something to tell you. I saw my little sis and my grandpa for the first time in ages. Aw. Maya, that's my sis, has grown a bit taller, too. She looks a lot like our ma from behind. I'm just gonna skip over that comment. Definitely got a little misty-eyed, but I made sure she didn't see. Like, I'm sure that's not what he meant, but that's what it sounded like. You didn't notice when you read that. Wait. Oh, there you are, Petra.
Excuse me.
We are seeing each other after a long time. Are your skills still sharp? Of course, you went back to Bridget, right? Yes, home was very good. I went to the ocean and forest like when I was a child. I also said hello to the spirits. Ask about the spirits? Spirits, huh? Can't say I really understand, but they sound important to Bridget. They are, but spirits are everywhere. You can be praying for their protection, too. Remember when Ferd did that dance? I remember. You have your mother's ass, Miko. No.
Can I help you?
There's been even more strife in Ferdiad since we successfully defeated Aryan Road. A little bird told me the royal army brought down and executed a court mage named Cornelia. So that happened off screen. Or at least, I mean, in this route. Word has it that she had been working alongside Lord Arundel and those who slither in the dark. Well, F.
Hello.
It's finally time. Everyone's so much more relaxed and upbeat now. I feel the same, of course. Yeah, everyone's smiling so bright I can barely see.
Leave it to you.
You're always optimistic enough to joke around, aren't you? I think that's a lovely trait. Flirting with me. F for Cornelia. We hardly knew Cornelia, and we probably weren't missing anything. Hey, Linhart. I know logically why we cannot be privy to when the fighting will resume, but to be honest, I wish I'd been informed much earlier about its recommencement. There's nothing more nerve-wracking than having a break that could end at any moment. Oh, Linhart. Hey, Larva.
What do you think?
How did it feel going onto the battlefield again? Were you overcome with sentimentality? No. It was exciting, I guess. Yeah, I was excited to get back to it. Excited, I can't say I was expecting that response. Larva, you're getting... I'm getting real sus, gremlin. Brain gremlin. We salute you, Watermelon Hills, Cornelia. The fandom will probably miss her giant balloon boobs, though. I don't know. I haven't really seen anyone who's a diehard fan of Cornelia. And considering there are Gilbert defenders, I feel like I would have seen that by now. But I haven't. Although now I'm sure someone will tell me in the comments. Cornelia's just misunderstood.
Actually,
I've been accompanying Lorenz on his travels around Leicester for the past few months. I even managed to visit my family at one point. I haven't seen them in a long time, so I'm glad I got the chance. It's made me homesick all over again, but I plan on refocusing so I can start working hard again. Angry typing sounds.
greetings. In actuality,
With permission from Her Majesty, I went to speak with Duke Regan and the other Leicester nobles. As you know, House Gloucester's territory extends right into the center of Leicester. The alliance has taken on a rather odd shape at present due to that. We are currently considering exchanging the northern part of Gloucester for Ordelia territory. However, I highly doubt that plan will come to fruition for a while. It is much more than redrawing lines on a map, you see. The kingdom has its own reasons for fighting, just like the Empire. I don't want to fight them, but I also can't say I want us to surrender. I have to tell myself every day that I made the right choice. I guess these things are never clear-cut, are they? Oh, Ash. We need a hug button. Specifically for Ash.
Did you hear?
We took Garreg easily, though there were casualties. That's why many of us didn't consider the Knights of Saros to be a formidable threat. But then there was that massive attack 6 months ago, right? Some of our officers let their guard down and mistakes were made. They got in serious trouble. I bet. Not only did that happen, but then Ferd's dad escaped. So, just eat some McDonald's. Ash will make you feel better.
Hello there. Nice one.
We're finally moving again. We've got to take down the kingdom this time. I actually wanted to bring down the Alliance too, but I can't do much about that now that we're working together. Geralt's mercenaries present our biggest problem now. If only there was a way to get them on our side. Are they our biggest problem? I would argue that the kingdom is our biggest problem. Maybe we'll be able to concentrate mainly on the royal army and steer clear of the mercenaries. I wonder if we could come up with a diversion that would draw them off the battlefield.
Hello.
If it isn't my savior, you're looking well. Did I save you?
What do you need?
You come to ask me for a favor? Ask her to stop calling you her savior. Shrug it off. When did I don't remember saving you. Did I save her? I feel like she just jumped back from Hubert. Or do you mean from the beginning of the game? Because if you're talking about the beginning of the game, this is new. You saved Edelgard, which means you saved her. Oh. Please stop calling me your savior. Monica, how long are you gonna keep calling me that? It's been 6 months. I was just protecting Edelgard, that's all.
I agree.
If you insist, I'll treat you like anyone else. Monica, you're kinda... You're, really creeping. You're getting into real creep territory, Monica.
Well, that reminds me.
For the past 6 months, the kingdom has not continued their attempts to recapture Aryan Road. They've instead poured all their efforts into managing the nobles in their western regions, nobles who find their loyalty wavering, replacing lords imposing adoptions, delivering hostages, strategic marriages. They've been quite thorough. What could possibly be worth such strenuous efforts to protect their dignity?
Let's see.
Has to be the kingdom, right? If the Empire ends up taking the Western Territory, Fargus would never be the same again.
Truly.
Do not think there's much value in a place that was so hurriedly formed in the wake of war. I just kind of meant the kingdom in a general sense, not like just their territory, but...
Hello.
Just you wait, you've seen nothing yet of Monica creeping. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I wish she would, like, move on, because this is a doomed relationship, and I feel like she could be happy with someone else, you know? Randolph has been working... Ma'am, I am not that tall. Randolph has been working so hard these past 6 months. He's not only been training, but he's been studying tactics, too. He's going to be such a huge help in the upcoming battle. Yes. He used to be unreliable, but now I can say with all my heart that he's our rock. I'm so proud of him. He used to be He used to suck, but I'm very proud of him now.
You there.
Listen.
It is a pity we cannot battle the Alliance. There are skilled individuals within the Church and Kingdom. Thunder Catherine, the King of Fargus, and Archbishop Rhea. Inquire about the Archbishop's.
Got a sec?
Wait a minute, I get everyone else, but you think Archbishop Rhea can hold her in a fight? That's not the impression I got. That's not where I wanted that to go. I was hoping they would talk strategy. Jeez, you literally saw her in a fight. I didn't say that to underestimate Rhea. Those with strength have a particular scent. Oh. What do you think they smell like? She is quite powerful in her own right. Yeah, she smell like dragon? Like, what are you smelling? Not gonna lie, I love your new Ritsu impression. Thanks! cinnamon rolls? That'd be pretty great. Okay, I'm gonna save just in case.
Yes. Shall we?
There you are. We shall begin the meeting at once. Come with me. Battle suggestions. Does anyone have any suggestions regarding how to prepare for battle? At the start of each chapter, your allies may offer you battle suggestions. When a suggestion is implemented, the ally who made the suggestion will have boosted morale and increased support points with you. If you implement a suggestion, its effects will last until the end of the chapter. You can check the effects of an implemented suggestion by selecting Camp Info from the pause menu.
I have a strategy.
Focus on developing flexibility to improve sword technique. Slightly increases the class experience gained when training in a class that wields swords. Oh, I see. Axe technique. Gauntlets. Let's do axes this time. Although,
what if we tried this?
This is 2 people. I think I have Manuela to an A, though.
I have a proposition.
Hey, so hear me out.
I
You can do
have
axes.
a proposition. It will be done.
Shall we?
We will proceed with this plan. I'm counting on all of you. Yay! Geez, and Yuritsa's support points increased. Great.
What do you think?
You've been keeping busy, Cheese. I hope you are ready to push on toward victory. This may be a fierce battle. It is possible we could lose any one of our close comrades. Now, we're on casual. I would suggest treasuring the moments we have now and spending time with them while you can. Okay.
Hey.
Thinking about my friends reminds me of my old mercenary band. Actually, I made a little something when I first became a full-fledged mercenary. Is this something I'm gonna give to someone else? Yep. This is like the maybe S support, not S support. Might not be a bad idea to give that to someone. It'll be my way of saying I'll always be there for them. Is it... Is it a drawing? It's a whistle? Gift an ally a merc whistle, and in return they'll give you their special accessory. Put on a special accessory, and your unique action ability will be overwritten with that of the unit who gave you the accessory. Only allies with an A support level with Cheese can receive a merc whistle. You only acquire 1 merc whistle per playthrough, so think carefully about whom you want to give it to. It's a good friend accessory, not an S support, but will gain their unique ability. This seems early to make this decision, but sure.
Do you have a moment?
This area, along with Girth territory, was once part of the Empire. It is known as the Mock region. Meanwhile, the land to the north of Fargus was taken from Srang, as was Dusker, of course. Those who side with the Central Church boast that the goddess granted them this land. But ultimately, no one owns the land. Whoever is in power at any given moment simply exercises their control over it. It's basically an S support. Monica looking at her hands for some reason.
Hello there.
You gave yours to Petra. Now can do her windy sprint instead of the R2 shadowing. What if I like my ability and I want to use my ability, though? You can keep it for as long as you need. It really doesn't change anything except your character skills. If you gave it at the end, you wouldn't be able to use the ability. I mean, that's fair. You don't have to equip it. Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know yet about that. Anyway.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Oh. That's on fucking... Alright.
Can't wait to see how you do.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities.
That'll probably be like the first
Let me know if I may be of further
resources we
service.
get. That would be my guess anyway. Well... we have supports now. See you later, Kiwi.
Care to make yourself useful?
You can also equip it on some other character. So you can change Dorothea's unique ability to Edelgard's, for example. Oh, that's interesting.
We'll figure something out if we work together.
Oh yeah, we've got this.
We all must do our fair share.
We all must do our fair share. Edelgard and Ferd and Edelgard and Hubert are locked? Alright.
Care to make yourself useful?
We all must do our fair share.
Katie has hers locked at the moment. Must need to progress more to see her A supports. Oh, not achievements. Well, I guess we didn't get that one fast enough. That's irritating. It'd be nice if it gave you some kind of inclination that that would happen, because there's quite a few, so how are you supposed to know?
Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you both.
And you need me for this? Are you sure?
You can't get it yet?
I don't know how much
Story
help
lock?
I'll be, but okay.
Are you sure?
We all must do our fair share.
Because... it says it seems... Oh, it seems you cannot deepen your bond at this time. Oh, so it... I didn't miss it? It's story locked. Oh, okay. I was like, seriously?
Care to make yourself useful?
I've got nothing to worry about with the two of you on the job.
I know this is for Her Majesty, but I wouldn't mind if it turned into a chance to outshine you.
Well, what better way to get results than a little healthy competition?
Perfect.
I am amazed we managed to get along well enough for our work to pass muster.
Me too, Hubert. Me too.
Indeed. I wouldn't be able to face Her Majesty with pride in my chest if we botched this task.
We all must do our fair share.
Monica wants to stuff those potatoes down Yubi's throat. If you missed it, it would say, missed the chance to deepen this bond. Okay. Don't be too worried about the dear supports, because if you get all of them here, you'll have very little supports to watch in Gold and Wildfire. I mean, that's fine.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Edelgard and Ferd. Hubert's more disheveled in this game because Monica is constantly competing with him. That's why he's getting no sleep.
Yeah, the flavor's not really there. Might want to try something different next time.
Where's the Big Mac meal?
Even at my most generous, the food here is merely adequate. But at least I get to share it with you.
Wow, thanks, Ferd.
You'd be lucky to go anywhere and find meals like those that grace the tables of most noble households.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
You ever see Hey Arnold? Does anyone remember Helga's gum statue of Arnold? I do. What's the medieval equivalent of that for Monica? Yeah, Helga was making like a gum homunculus in her closet. There was that one episode where she was trying to get Arnold's hat for it. I guess Monica's doing that with armor, maybe? I think Ferd has supports with Liss, right? Yeah, he does. Who does Shamir have supports with? Probably not many people. Balthus and Happy. Interesting.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Let's put them together. Scythia and Hubert, I think, are almost at their A support.
That was nothing for us.
Oh, we were doing so well.
I didn't think I could get any stronger.
Glad I haven't been wasting my time.
I imagine this
aggression.
will serve you well.
Getting stronger.
Well, good job, Hubert.
knock you into shape. Can't wait to see how you do.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Anna's all the way over there this time. Ominous cave. Hopefully this will give me what I need for the training upgrade. Maintaining Aryan Road's perimeter. The Kingdom Army is mounting a renewed offensive against the small strongholds near Aryan Road. Protect them and blunt the enemy's momentum. Is Shamira MILF though? No, I would say no. That's why Balthus stops at a B with her. Explains it.
Follow me, soldiers of the Empire.
I can do this.
Just turn me loose already.
Yeah, I guess we'll bring Balthus along. And take that knowledge gem from Ferd. That hopefully she can master this class before we use the Master Seal. I'll have to go through and look at battalions. I need more. Both those.
To battle!
Anyone tries to break through, make him pay.
We will surmount this challenge together.
Cavalier and their allies are advancing.
Here I go. No mistakes.
Okay.
They must learn who they're up against.
There's not a question of can. Only leave this to me.
I'm on it. No charge. Just leave it to me.
Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
All right. That's not who I wanted to target.
It's not over.
Does anyone else miss this one? Yes, Merchant. I mean, who doesn't?
You know what they say about playing with fire.
Or the plague doctor who's like, tell your friends.
I must outwit even death.
You know what they say about playing with fire.
Messenger appeared. I guess we're going back this way.
Going for it.
Get out of the way. Beat the messenger within the time limit. Stop reinforcements.
I'm on it. No charge. Just leave it to me.
Well, get to it, Balthus.
There's not a question of can, only a matter of will. Leave this to me.
Mom is almost there. That's the only reason you chose Petra. You couldn't choose to be this one Yes's bodyguard. Your one true love.
Retreat!
Yeah, he's coming this way.
Let me help you.
I got this.
Help the Fortress Knight reach their destination. Does it look like I have time for that?
There's not a question of can. My will is theirs.
We won't lose, no matter what.
Smash.
Here I go. No mistakes.
Well, great.
They must learn who they're up against.
Just time to wreck stuff.
We're done for. The rest is up to you.
Come on, Balthus. Balthus, be the messenger.
Fight like this. I'm bleeding all over the place.
That's unfortunate.
Just keeps getting bigger.
He's so proud of it.
If these arms get any bigger, I'll have to start going sleeveless.
I'll have to try even harder to keep up.
Mercy. Warlock routed the Fortress Knight.
Can't let it end like this.
Well, F.
Shall
Listen,
we?
I'm busy.
Let's give it a shot.
Then watch this.
Oh, Fortress Knight is dead. They'll get over it. Edelgard isn't in trouble. He's fine. Count
We're not
Jones?
losing to anyone.
We countering claim victory.
Let's start the attack.
Where are we at? Yeah, pretty close. Not quite there.
Yield to no one. Stand aside.
Smash, smash, smash!
Position secure.
Jeez.
I'm on it. No chuck. Just leave it to me.
There's not a question of can, only a matter of will. Leave this to me.
Well, that's not good, Kay.
Allow me.
I'm all right.
I'm glad that went well.
You good? Yeah, we're good.
that stronghold into rubble.
We're good. Nice job, Ferd.
This victory will enable us to safeguard the future.
Sweet. S rank. Ferdinand's so speedy. He is.
The future is ours to make, no matter the sacrifice. Who knew this power slept within?
I think I've learned something new.
Alright, let's grab some resources. Based on what I've heard from Azure Gleam, I think Chad is gonna have a meltdown. Great. Fun.
We've finished laying out where the troops will be positioned, Claude. But, are you sure about this?
Am I sure about what?
This isn't even remotely like a standard attack formation. It's like you're going out of your way to limit casualties.
That is probably what he's
Not
doing,
true.
Hilda.
The moment the enemy drops their guard, we'll swarm them like a pack of bees.
And if they don't drop their guard?
Then I guess we'll just sit here making angry faces at each other.
Okay, come on. This strategy is not helpful.
Look, just by being here, we're drastically reducing the number of Kingdom soldiers the Imperial Army has to deal with, right? Which means we don't have to kick our troops into action until the Empire has marched further north. Once they're positioned to seize Bladed territory, that's when we'll move.
And if it all goes wrong, the losses could have catastrophic consequences for the future of the Alliance.
I'm not used to you being so worried about the big picture, Hilda. You've grown.
I wasn't going to stay a kid forever, you know.
Apparently not. I'm impressed.
Look, Hilda, I promise you, your fears are misplaced this time. The Empire's already compensated us for any potential losses, and will continue to do so. You don't think I would have signed that fancy pact if they weren't taking care of us, right?
Sure, but are they good for their word? Because I have doubts about that. I want to believe the pact will hold, I really do. But they strike me as folks who won't think twice about sticking an axe between your shoulders if the situation calls for it.
Fortunately, I can be pretty ruthless myself when it suits me. If I don't like something the Empire is doing, it might even be me who ends up breaking the pact.
If that's supposed to make me feel better, it is absolutely not working.
Hilda took one look at Heaver.
Easy. I'm just throwing out
I was
a what
like,
if here. Just promise that you'll always have my back, even when things look their worst, all right? I need you.
You're the only golden deer left, Hilda.
Fine, but only because it's you.
Cute friendship moment.
A report, Your Majesty. The Imperial Army marches on Western Fargus.
Just when we'd brought peace back to the area too. We should get ready to provide aid at once.
Sylvain's dad's face.
Rodrigue has already been dispatched to Mateus, along with all the soldiers I can currently spare. And I've sent Annette and Gustav to the Baron's side.
Oh, you put them
Though
together?
if it's for better or worse is yet to be seen. I don't doubt we'd all ride to the rescue if we could, but that's clearly not possible given the situation.
Agreed. Now that Claude's joined up with the enemy, we can't risk doing anything foolish. If we move our soldiers even a breath away from the northeast, the Alliance will be all over us.
All we can do now is divide our forces to keep the enemy in check and meet their attacks as they come. We never should have let this happen in the first place. But who could have seen the Empire and Alliance forming such a union?
Boar, are you seriously going to just stand by and watch? They'll overrun us if we don't stem the tide.
Though it smacks of desperation, I'm told the Western Front has enlisted the services of Gerald's mercenaries. They're the same band
Gautier
that
looks like
carried
a
the battle at
fucking
Magdred
CEO
West,
scumbag.
so I hope we can make good use of them again.
He's got a serious case of RBF.
Is this really the plan? Burn through mercenaries while we hole up here?
Do try not to be so grim. The Empire has pushed rapid reforms on the land over these last few years. Not everyone was happy to have such changes thrust upon them, and that includes their new friends in the Alliance.
Where's Rhea at
The
anyway?
Empire
I
is
haven't seen
leaning
her in a
over the
while.
kingdom with such greed that they might yet trip over their own feet.
Do you think there will be revolts?
I'm certainly not going to plan my strategy around it, but there have been whispers, yes. The old ways must die. With that I agree. But shove that down the people's throats and you risk breaking the very land you're trying to rule.
Yes. We've grappled for years with the aftermath of trying to enact reform.
Change is a painful process, but rushed change will set the region to rot from the inside out.
I wonder why they're so intent on doing this the quick and dirty way.
It's difficult to say. Perhaps were things different, we might have found some common ground, some harmonious way forward. But I've lost too many I care about to this war.
The Alliance and the
Ingrid,
Empire
chief
did.
among them. When I think about what they fought
In my
for,
defense, I didn't know she was gonna die
what they
there.
died for, there can be no turning back.
Happy wants to go on an expedition. Hey, Dooms. Genuinely feel like throwing up. Actually surprised there's no trigger warning in the credits. It's that bad, huh? Well, that's concerning. You stop by a store in town that has all kinds of items for sale. Welcome, we're currently having a sale. Are these to your liking? Yeah? I will take the flowers. Your least favorite character is Gilbert because he's Gilbert. That is sound logic. Hi, Melium! Your contact from the battalion guild is there. If you need more troops, I have some ready right now. You may hire one of these battalions. Neither should be weak. I'll leave you to them. If they're not strong enough, I'll train them up myself. Let's go with Bridge and Mercenaries. Some supportive civilians have offered to furnish you with supplies.
Right.
We're rooting for you. Take anything you think you can use. All right. Let's
Allow
go
me to
boost
assist with any matters regarding the facilities.
Masterclass.
Let me know if I may be of further service.
Unfortunately, we only have 2 Master
Time to
Seals,
work you
which
into
is a
shape.
bummer. With unparalleled defense, Edelgard appears as an unstoppable force in the legendary armor of the Adrestian Emperor. Do it.
I always strive to improve.
And we'll do this for cheese. Oh, see you later, Toko.
Another tool in the belt.
Cool. Okay. I'm assuming the little speech bubble means that they have a support.
Can't wait to see how you do.
They do. That's actually useful. I didn't realize it did that.
Between victory and defeat.
Oh, the speech bubble is the battle suggestion? Oh, okay, that makes sense. Do that for Happy. Put Lysithium Fur together. Can change Edelgard for a default class appearance. So it didn't. Didn't we already do that? Did it not stay? Oh, I guess we'd have to change it because it's her special class. I might switch her back to a mage though, so. I don't know if I want to do that or not.
Can't wait to see how you do.
Maybe I'll wait until I get Anna, so then I can buy, hopefully, some more Master Seals.
I know you.
See you later, Wildcat. See you tomorrow for awakening shenanigans. Always. Always.
Listen up.
Alright, Happy. Let's try this. We'll see how it goes.
Ready to head out? Because I sure am. I was hoping you'd ask me to come along.
You'll get a magic axe later. That's disgusting on Emperor Edelgard. She kills actual bosses with one combat art.
I like being near the water. Maybe we can find some shiny rocks laying around. I can't imagine myself doing anything other than what I'm doing now.
That's such a vague thing to say. Cherish the present. Say that her decision must be right. Cherish the present.
Thanks.
Nope. I don't think it was the middle one, so it's probably the other one.
Say, have you ever eaten the root of this plant here? It's sweet, but I also think it's poisonous.
That's not good. Say you almost died from eating it. Lament the allure of sweet things. Laugh and say you never eat roots. It's poison, but sure is tasty. Almost die, I think?
Really?
Huh.
Honestly, I'm secretly rooting for you. That's it. That's all I've got.
That's nice, Happy. Maybe you're rooting for her too. Express your gratitude. Ask her why. Maybe you're rooting for her too?
Thanks. I never get tired of being outdoors. Ask me again the next time you go, all right?
Is Happy Nas descendant? Thanks. I hated that.
I know you. Listen up.
Try again. It's so much easier if I could save, like, right before.
Ready to head out? I was hoping you'd ask me to come along. I like being near the water.
Alright, take 2.
Honestly, I'm secretly rooting for you. That's it. That's all I've got. Thanks. I can't imagine myself doing anything other than what I'm doing now.
Okay, so I would assume say that her decision must be right, because she didn't like that one. I feel like, say, imagining it would be pointless. I don't know, maybe she would want to hear that? Where's the tea? There is no tea. This is an expedition. So we just, like, have a picnic. I assume there's food, but I am not seeing it. I think it's her decision must be right.
Thanks.
Okay, good.
I always sleep like a rock. That's pretty much the only perk to, you know, being the way I am.
Revel that you have strange dreams. Commend her for that talent. Decide she shouldn't battle at night. Reveal that you have strange dreams, maybe? Unfortunately, they cut out the end of the expedition where you make out.
Really?
Alright, cool. Conversation is wildly engaging. Good!
If I always look tired, it's only because I am. I like to go as natural as I can with my hair and face. I also don't care about fashion, but I guess that's pretty obvious.
It's not at all, actually, Happy.
If I train too much, I'll end up with huge muscles. Not really my thing. You're the best. What's up?
Does Happy, like... anything I have? Do you like any of the flowers? I like the meat, I'm not sure. At least they left in stair time. Don't really care about fashion as she wears 5,000 designer robes. She doesn't like meat? Happy is very much an Instagrammer who posts, I woke up like this with tons of makeup on. I was thinking that too. I'm like, Happy, I don't know.
I never get tired of being outdoors. Ask me again the next time you go, alright?
Alright, it's 11:30. I think I'm gonna stop here for tonight, and we'll pick up with this chapter next time. So next week. We are continuing Awakening tomorrow. So if you enjoy Fire Emblem, please feel free to join me for that. And then next week we'll be playing more Three Hopes, and then I'll be streaming on Saturday of next week for my birthday with some friends. Should be a fun time. That's next Saturday, not this Saturday. Cursed Friday stream. Yes, of course. Always Cursed Friday stream. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys had fun. Hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. Oh, you're gonna miss it, Lacius? I thought you'd be able to be there on Saturday. I thought you got your party moved to Sunday. Birthday, yes. It'll also be all day, Lacius. It's not just gonna be normal time. So... Oh, you can't attend Saturday streams at all, generally? That's a bummer. Aren't you also busy on Sunday, though, Lacius? Oh, you're welcome, Umbreons. Oh, I see, Lacius. Get those energy drinks ready. You might miss it because of your mom's birthday taking you out of town. Stupid birthday. Mine, not hers. Can't you be on a time where that suits everyone? Maybe able to hop in at lunch. Well, that's alright. Not a problem. Thank you guys for hanging tonight, though. I appreciate being here. And I will see you guys for Cursed Fire Emblem Awakening tomorrow.